Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are coming up on the end of Verdansk again. Obviously, a little while back, prior to us getting Verdansk 84, we saw the end of original Verdansk, the one that we had during the Modern Warfare era of Warzone, and now Verdansk is going to be destroyed for a second time. Kind of a weird thing, but hey, it's what we got going on. This is what's going to transition us into the Caldera Map in the Pacific update, and it's really not all that far away. This is going to be the end of the whole Last Hours of Verdansk three-part event. Obviously, part 1 and part 2 being Operation Flashback and the Secrets of the Pacific. We've already got those, meaning we only have one part left to send off Verdansk. And today we're going over everything we know about the final part of this event and essentially the end of Verdansk 84 and Verdansk in general as we know it. So as we go over everything, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're a part of the 58% of viewers who have not already subscribed, this is the best place to be for everything going on in COD, between news, updates, class setups, tips. It is all right here each and every single day. So if you want to ensure you're always up to date with everything, feel free to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Also, right now to celebrate Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Gamer Advantage is running their biggest promotion of the year. Right now, COD WARZONE will actually get you 25% off your entire order as opposed to the normal 10% off. So if you want to grab a new pair of frames or anything else from the Gamer Advantage sites, whether it is a prescription option or just a regular option, COD WARZONE has it covered. Best time to buy anything is right now. So, as I said, the whole entire Last Hours of Verdansk event in and of itself is this three-part event. Part 1 was Operation Flashback. We saw that go live a couple of days back. It's the whole new LTM where every single zone is like a new event from the past, whether it's free loadouts or satellites crashing in, whatever the case may be. And that is actually going to be live all the way up until the end of Verdansk here on the 8th. So that's going to be going on for quite some time. Part 2, we actually just got this past week, which was Secrets of the Pacific, where we go in and we have to hunt down various clues on Verdansk and then survive a bunch of zones. Not gonna lie, not the simplest of challenges that we've seen so far, and in exchange for actually doing those challenges, you get a new blueprint for Vanguard and Warzone in Season 1, and you also get some postcards showing off some new locations on the Caldera Map. Not gonna lie, not the craziest event we've ever seen. It's really more so just filler content that gets us up to the end of Season 6, the end of Verdansk as we know it, which is happening now on December 6th. It's actually been updated on the Trello board. The Last Hours of Verdansk LTM mode is going live apparently at 8 a.m. Pacific time on December 6th. We're gonna have to see if that stays true to that or if it'll be like the usual 10 a.m. update time. Of course, as we get more information on that, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. And on the 6th, on December 6th, when it all goes down, we're gonna be covering that in a video, obviously, so we'll have plenty of content regarding that. But this is officially now when Verdansk is coming to a close. And I wanted to go over essentially what we know about this as it stands right now, because this is it. This is the end of this main year of Warzone for Cold War. This is what's going to transition us into the next year and probably what's going to be the biggest year of Warzone so far. Now, as of right now, the official information regarding this whole Last Hours of Verdansk, end of Verdansk event is few and far between. We haven't gotten many official releases on this so far, but we do have a couple of different leaks and then also a couple of different context clues regarding what's going to be happening during this event itself. And then also, it's pretty important to know what's going to be happening just after the event as well, because it's something that we've never really seen in Warzone before. So according to the official Call of Duty blog, this is all the main information that we have on this end of Verdansk event. They say, alert, the countdown to the end of Verdansk is on, less than 40 days remaining. This was posted back a couple of weeks ago. Don't miss the end of Warzone as we know it. The destruction now begins on December 6th. The date on there has not been updated because of the delays. We have yet to get declassified information on this Beanox developed event, except for this. Expect a spectacular and fitting end to your time in Verdansk as we say farewell to the Custovian city forever. So this doesn't really give us much information outside of this is the end. This is going to be the farewell to Verdansk. However, if we look at the Trello board and look at the actual updated icon for this event, we see that the whole LTM mode appears to show some kind of bomber plane as like the whole icon for the event itself. And if we go back and look at a couple of leaks that we had from, I want to say almost 2 months ago at this point, it's been quite some time, honestly. There have been some leaks that surfaced via some data miners like Zesty COD leaks mentioning some kind of in-game event that had to do with bomber planes flying overhead. So based off the very few context clues that we have at this point, we can assume that Verdansk is somehow going to be destroyed via some kind of World War II-esque event where we have bomber planes coming in and blowing things up and doing all sorts of stuff like that, causing destruction on the map itself. There's also another little teaser that's been thrown out there. It says, bombs away, see what happens to Verdansk before Warzone goes dark to prepare for Caldera in Season 1. So again, hinting at, bomber planes coming in and destroying Verdansk in various different ways. Obviously, as we get any new information on the event itself, though, we'll be covering it right here on the channel. Now, something that is particularly interesting to note is that in that last little teaser phrase, they say, before Warzone goes dark to prepare for Caldera in Season 1. Now, as we know, Season 1 is officially launching on December 8th. That'll be live in Vanguard, and that'll be the early access period for Caldera in Warzone, meaning if you own Vanguard, you'll be able to play Caldera on the 8th. If you do not own Vanguard, you'll be able to play Caldera on the 9th alongside the rest of the world. Obviously, though, we have this destruction event happening on the 6th, so there's a little bit of a gap in between this event happening, Verdansk being destroyed, and then the launch of Season 1. So what exactly is going to be going on in that time in between the two events happening? Well, surprisingly, we actually have information on that already. I think we have more information on what's going on in the downtime when there is no Verdansk than what we have on the actual event itself. But basically what Call of Duty said is going to happen is that when we get to play the destruction of Verdansk in this Last Hours of Verdansk LTM and we get to see it destroyed, that'll be the last time that we play on Verdansk. We are officially leaving Verdansk after that. However, during the whole Vanguard era of Warzone, Rebirth is staying. It's been confirmed that Rebirth is going to still be there as that alternative smaller map with the Resurgence mode is like the main mode to play on. And while we don't have Verdansk available after this whole Last Hours of Verdansk event takes place, Rebirth is still going to be live. So if you're trying to play Warzone, after this event concludes, we're still not sure how long it'll be live for, if it'll be a one-time thing or if it'll last all day long on the 6th and maybe part of the 7th. They have not confirmed that, but we do know that after this event concludes, Warzone's not just going to be down for like an entire day like Fortnite has been in the past when they had like the whole black hole thing or whatever. Instead, there's just going to be no regular Battle Royale playlist for Verdansk. We're going to see just the basic playlist options of Rebirth. We're going to have that available. We can play that if we want for that day. And then obviously we see Season 1 launch and we get Caldera. And then we'll have Plunder and Battle Royale on Caldera. We'll have Rebirth Resurgence. We're probably going to see Iron Trials come into the fold for Caldera as well. So that's essentially what this end event looks like. It's a multi-stage thing that's obviously had multiple stages leading up to it. There's a lot going on with this, but we're going to see this Last Hours of Verdansk event. This will destroy Verdansk with bomber planes and probably some other World War II themed stuff. We're then going to see Verdansk entirely removed from Warzone. Rebirth will still be live, and then we get the Season 1 update, which introduces the early access for Caldera, and then the official launch for Caldera will happen on December 9th. Lots of big stuff going on. We obviously do have some time in between now and the Last Hours of Verdansk taking place. We've got one more actual playlist update and a couple of other changes that should be coming to Warzone. As they happen, we'll be covering them here on the channel. And of course, we got our weekly preview coming up as well next week. But all of that said, that is effectively everything we currently know about this end event for Verdansk 84 and the removal of Verdansk, what'll be going on when that actually takes place. That's going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD. Between Warzone, Vanguard, I'm always covering the latest news, updates, class setups, tips, and everything else in between. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. As I mentioned in the intro, right now, Gamer Advantage does have their whole holiday, Cyber Monday, Black Friday sale going on. You can get up to 25% off your entire order if you use code IMMORTAL at checkout. By far the biggest discount offered for the entire year, so now is a great time to pick up some frames if you have not already. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.